Hey people, I kind of made a little mistake. I was trying to create a bit of a video blog all around Google local search, and I sort of went off on a bit of a tangent when explaining my top 6 website tips. So rather than sticking to the plan and creating the part number 3 in the series, I kind of went off script because I added in a little piece here, my top 6 website tips, and it's developed into its own separate video. I hope you find it valuable. If you do, please leave a comment down in the comments below. Thank you. So as I have 4 websites currently live, and between these 4 websites there's been 6 separate builds of these sites. I'm just going to give my top 6 website tips. Now, this is not so much SEO tips, this is tips to consider when you're wanting to dominate Google local search. My first tip is a bit more of an obvious one, particularly spoken about in many different blogs, but choosing your keywords. My websites are very specific on what I'm targeting. I'm targeting new boiler installation, geographical place. Okay, I'm not selling plumbing. I'm not a plumbing and heating engineer. I'm not a gas engineer. We are targeting new boiler. So when people are searching within the Sheffield or Rotherham, Chesterfield areas, the website that's coming up at the top or next to the top on all these searches is one of my websites, because that's all that I'm targeting. Okay, my second tip: take care with your meta title and description. Now, I know that's one of them SEO hocus pocus words that maybe you don't understand, but basically the meta title and description is that little description that when you do a search for whatever it is on Google, it's the thing that you read. Okay, so here's an example. I've just done a quick search for new boiler Sheffield, and on this little screenshot you can see bit of an odd one. This Big Boiler Shop is actually ranking in first spot above Hallamshire Energy. Whoop whoop. I think that's an oddity. Normally it's the other way around, but either way, I'm happy. I've got the top 2 spots for that search. But celebrations to one side, what I'm trying to show here about taking care with your meta titles and descriptions is to choose your keywords wisely. I'm after people searching for new boiler or boiler installation or boiler replacement in the Sheffield, Rotherham, Chesterfield, Doncaster areas. So I've put that information. I've put that information, not the web professionals. I've put that in on both these websites using the Yoast plugin, and I've bit by bit looked at what my competition are putting into their meta descriptions, and I've changed my description to make it more appealing to my target customers. So on the Big Boiler Shop description there, I've written over 400 5-star reviews. Well, that sounds appealing. On the Hallamshire Energy description there, the question is, looking for a fixed price new boiler installation with 5-star service. Yes, I would like a fixed price, and I would like it to be delivered with 5-star service, thanks. And the little bonus search there is you can see the little red line saying bonus Hallamshire Energy's Big Boiler Shop new boiler installation and gas safety. 71 5-star reviews on there. So this is something I will cover hopefully in tomorrow's video about Google My Business and reviews. because using Google reviews is the quickest way to get onto Google's first page by getting into the map section. So if you can get into the map section and then get your website ranking in the top 3, possibly even 2 pages ranking up there, and then if you're really greedy like me, you could have a second website going in there, but that's just me. So back to the 6 website tips. Using geographical landing pages. Okay, I think too many people prize over their homepage and what their homepage is going to look like, but to be honest, most people probably just put too much contrasting information on the homepage, and the homepage doesn't necessarily rank so well. Yes, the homepage will rank when you do a search for your business name, which if you've got a business with a little bit of reputation behind it, or lots of customers recommending your business, then people will search for your business by name. But other than that, most people are going to find you through searching for a particular product, and you should set up a landing page for this product or service. So, for instance, companyname.co.uk / very popular product or service. Okay, so there's going to be websites up and down the UK that have the same / product or service as what you've got. So Google is not too sure which to offer to the customer. Yes, Google's getting much smarter at picking out exactly where that customer is. You scroll down to the bottom of the Google search pages, and it will pick up something like, you are searching from Sheffield 11, or you are searching from Rotherham, or wherever you're searching from. Google knows that and will try to give some searches that are closer to you. But still, you're going to be competing with the national players that are also using them keywords at the end of their website's URL. National company co.uk / the same product or service as yours. So, as so many people have now wanting to improve what searches come back from Google, they'll actually put in a geographical name, i.e. New Boiler Sheffield, or football coach Doncaster, for example, electrician Chesterfield. So by combining the product or service that you're offering along with a geographical place, within your copy, you've got far better chance of getting the correct customers, the customers that are local to you, coming onto your website, reading through your information, and either calling you or filling in the contact form. So what is a crime is every time I get people from 200 miles away, they're based in Essex or they're based in Scotland, that are calling us asking for a new boiler installation simply because the website is doing well further afield, but we cannot serve these customers because they're so far away. But the majority of customers that do come through are people in our target areas, i.e. they are in Sheffield, they are in Rotherham, they are in Chesterfield, and so on, because we've got geographical landing pages. And guess what? Here's the secret. My geographical landing pages, they look just like the home page. I've made the Rotherham page look just like the home page so that people in Rotherham don't think that they're landing on a website from outside Rotherham. So my next website tip is again, it's not an SEO trick. It's not something that Google has put on as one of its top 200 ranking factors. This is just common sense, right? So you'll see on both the Hallamshire Energy and the Big Boiler Shop website, we've included a review widget from a website called Free Index. Now, the main point of this, obviously, is to show off that we've got near on 200 reviews on that website alone. Stamp and authority. We do what we say and we do it well. But for me, we've got two things that are going to come out of this. Is as soon as a customer lands on our website, they may hopefully look at this reviews. So they look at the reviews, they read a good number of reviews with no complaints, and it's just people singing the Hallamshire Energy or Big Boiler Shop praises, and guess what? They begin to trust us. And it's the fact that they develop this trust at an early point that then leads them onto thinking that they want to look through our website and read more about our company. Which leads into the next website tip, and that's basically leave suites throughout your website. Don't put all your suites on one page, onto your homepage or onto your landing page. What you want to do is give them enough to read on that page, but then put links through to other pages where there's going to be more valuable content for them to read. And guess what? Google is monitoring how long this customer spends on your website. So give them the reviews. Prove how much of an authority you are in your field, and they stay on your website. Then they start going through page after page, picking up all these suites. Just think of a computer game. You're going around picking all these suites. And finally, they come to the decision that actually they really like what you are talking about, and they either pick up the phone and call the number if you've put a phone number on your website, or they fill in the customer contact form. I would prefer everybody to fill in the customer contact form, but some of our customers are a little bit more old school and want to call the 0800 number. And my final top 6 website tip, my final tip is, if you can do it, and this all comes back to spreading content around your website, if you can do it, leave some types of price guides throughout your website, not a price guide all on one page. It will be multiple pages that give multiple options. Try to think of it as a top, middle and bottom of the barrel price range, because what you will find is customers that are shopping bottom of the barrel may think, well, I wonder what I get if I spend a little bit more, and then they come onto another page. And equally, people that just presume that they're going to be always buying a premium product, curiosity will get the better of them, and curiosity will lead them to click on a link to come onto the medium priced price range, which Google is picking up on all this data that the customer is supplying to Google Analytics. When they land on your website, they spend however much time on your website, whether they bounce off your website, how many pages they click through. Google is gathering all this information, and by following this top 6 website tips, I believe that over time, and it's it doesn't happen within a month or two, but over time your website will start to creep up Google's searches. Getting onto the first page is a winner, but really, guys, you need to put in the effort to try pushing your website up to position 1 and 2 organically. So I've not really gone too far into the more technical side of SEO. It's not my place to talk about the technical. I'm not an SEO expert. I'm just somebody that has built a few number of websites and taken a keen interest in SEO, so I can do my own little bit to improve the website. If you want to get more of a technical talk on SEO, first of all, I'd suggest read my blog about SEO 2016, the book. Download the book on Audible. You can listen to it all if you've got 5 hours, but if you just want to get the dictionary of phrases, just zoom into the last couple of chapters there. The book's SEO 2016 by R.L. Adams. So that's just a small section on my 5 steps to dominating Google local search. Hopefully you have found that of value. If you would like to connect with me on social media, all my articles, all my blogs, my videos are going to be stored on the LinkedIn profile. You will have to search LinkedIn for Thomas Lee-Zmuda. And if you have any questions regarding dominating Google local search, any questions around SEO, please just leave them in the comments box below. And finally, as we are a boiler installation company, if you, your family, your neighbours, your work colleagues, if anybody that you know is ever needing a boiler installation, please keep us in mind. We can help out in a 48 hour period, and as mentioned time and time again, we do prioritise 5-star customer service. If you have found this slightly longer than expected video of value, please share on social media, leave some comments below. Only by your comments and critique can I work on improving the information that I put over. My name's Tom Lee-Zmuda. Hope you have a nice weekend. Toodle pip.